I think it's important to come back one more time on what happened to Stefanos Tsitsipas during the whole American swing. I also feel things have been presented only one way, and I want to give the fans and the people just a different look at it so they can have the full view. Players don't focus on their opponent when they play a match. They focus on themselves and what they need to do well. When a player takes a toilet break, he takes a toilet break most of the time, not because he needs to go to rush to the toilets, but because it's a moment for him to reset, to refocus. Most of the time he's lost the set. He needs to calm down, be alone, and be within himself to find solutions to win the next one. And that's the only thing that Stefanos does. They feel more comfortable with new clothes, but also they think he's within himself. He's alone in the locker room, and he's trying to find out what he should do different to win. It's even annoying to think that a player would do that only to disturb the rhythm of the opponent. And again, when he did it against Murray, he just won the set. It's not that he lost, it's that he won it. So why would he try to break the rhythm? And it's not his mentality. There are 2 points I think that have to be assessed. The first point is Stefanos staying within the rules or not? Is he breaking the rules? The answer is not, and the ATP has been very clear, doesn't break any rule. So you cannot say that it's cheating. Cheating is not respecting the rules. Second, I've heard that it's not a good sportsmanship to do that. And this I have to disagree too, because again, players are not, all the players and all the great competitors are focused on themselves. If the question is the toilet break too long or not? Too long for who? Is it too long for the people watching, the fans, the people that are in the stadium? I think so. I've always said that I think tennis is too long. I'm not going to say that a toilet break of 6 minutes is not too long. I think it should be maybe 3 minutes, maybe 5 maximum. And I've been complaining about those toilet breaks for a long time, very long time. Personally, I have, so nothing bad about that. I think there has to be a rule. And I really wish that the ATP, the WTA and the ITF sets up a rule, which means how long should be a toilet break, and the problem is solved. When he lost his final against Djokovic in Roland Garros, he was up 2 sets to love. Djokovic took a toilet break, came back, and then it was a different match. He learned from that. He didn't learn that Djokovic broke his rhythm. He found out that Djokovic took time for himself in the locker room and was able to reset and came back different. You know, this time that you have within yourself can be very useful in order to reset and find solutions to win. So yes, he learned that and he tried it, and it happened to work for him. And that's why he's continuing to do it. I don't want to name players, but you know some who take a lot of time, you know some who do this a lot, you know some that walk very slowly on the court while the opponent is ready to serve. They don't try to break the rhythm. I think that they are just doing this because it's good for them to walk slowly. And if the opponent is ready to serve and waits, they don't care that much. And sometimes it's the same players who complain about Stefanos taking too much time in the toilet break. But do they think about how much time they take between first and second serve? His job is to compete. His job is to win matches, and he's passionate about that. And he's playing tennis to win Grand Slams. And that's his mission. He hasn't been able to do it yet, but he's working and he's living for that. That's what he means. He doesn't live to please people. He's living for winning Grand Slams. He's a competitor. He's an athlete. Of course, he loves people, and he's an incredible, kind person. When you know him, he's actually thinking about people much more than most of the players that I know. Another proof of it, if it was necessary, the media have the power to make things look one-sided if they want to. And that's what has been happening in those last weeks. And I understand the fans are extreme in their judgment towards Stefanos because that's how the things have been presented. They have been presented like he's going to the toilets to break the rhythm of the opponent and to text his father to cheat. That's exactly the opposite. He went to the toilets to reset, to come back to the court having a clearer idea and in a better mindset than what he was when he left the court, because he wants to win. Of course, he's not texting his father because he can't, and doesn't even crosses his mind to text his father. He's a competitor, and he's been, anyway, he's escorted by the ATP guys, and he's not a cheater. He's not anything but a cheater. So it's tough. Yeah, it's tough for him. For sure, it's tough. But he cannot say he's sorry, because he cannot be sorry. He's just doing his job to win, and he's focusing on himself like all the competitors do. Does it affect him? Of course it affects him. It can only affect someone when you feel everybody has bad feelings towards you. When you play a match and the immense majority of the people are rooting against you for something, again, that is unfair, incredibly unfair, it can only affect him.